How's it going, guys? Bane here, and welcome back to Facebook Ads for Beginners, where I teach small business owners just like you exactly how to run Facebook ads for your business so you don't have to pay someone like me thousands of dollars a month to do it for you. In today's video, guys, and the next probably 8 or 10 videos, I'm going to show you exactly how to run ads for your business if you've got a building company. See, my brother's got a building company here in Brisbane, and for the last 6 months, I've been running his ads and I'm filming every step of the way. So I'm going to show you exactly what I did to set it up, how I split tested, what ads I turned on, why I turned them off, what interest I used, which event I optimized for, whether it was a lead or something like that. So I absolutely show everything. And I think there's going to be about 10 videos, maybe more, in this series. So just give you a quick overview. We started, I should have wrote this down. We started in about October last year, about $50 a day, and we just had to turn his ads off today because he's got too much work and not enough workers. So it was a really, really good result out of these ads. It did start off a bit slow to start off with because we were running ads for him in Brisbane for ages and they were going really well. And then we started running ads on the Gold Coast because he wanted to get more work on the Gold Coast and start up a second team and stuff like that. So it was a little bit slow to get started, but over the course of a couple months, we got the results pretty much very similar to the results we're getting in Brisbane, which is really, really good. He'd been getting a lot of work from Brisbane previously from these ads. So what I really did is he just took his Brisbane ads and then just duplicated it and ran it down on the Gold Coast. Like I said, it's a smaller population, so it was a little bit harder to get the results down around the $10 to $15 mark, but we end up getting there in the end, and pretty good results. So if you've got a building company, you've got any sort of brick and mortar business, you're selling anything online, this will help, but this is more focused towards brick and mortar businesses and stuff like that. So first video, I'm going to show you his website, very basic website. Most small businesses should have a website like this, just very basic, like show their work, have a contact us page, have like a message us button, something like that. His is very basic, it's nothing special. I'll show you how we set up the events on that page and how we set up the events for his website so we can start tracking everything. So hopefully you get some value out of this, guys. If you got any questions, something doesn't make sense, leave me a comment below and I'll do my best to answer it. And let's just jump into it. His website and see what it looks like. As you can see, it's just a very basic website. It's just a Winx website. There's nothing special about it. He's just got some testimonials, his work, stuff like that. Some get quote buttons, a quick overview of what his work looks like. Very, very straightforward. If you're a builder, you should have something similar to this. And so what we do is we send people to, the very first page I send people to is our work. So we just want people to check out his work, and if they like it, then obviously they're going to want more information. So we send them straight to this page. And then from there, we want them to head over to the Contact Us page. And I'm tracking them every step of the way. I'm tracking them to our work page, and then I'm tracking them to the Contact Us page. And then finally, we want them to hit Request Quote. And when they do that, it fires an event called a lead. I'll get to that part shortly. But firstly, what we want to do, so like I said, this is a very basic website, and yours could possibly set up very similar. So yours might have a Contact Us page. There will be like name, email, and then there'll be like a big box where people can write something, and then underneath it will be submit. That will work exactly the same way. You can literally set up your Facebook events so when people fill in the Contact Us page and then hit submit, when they hit submit, that will actually fire an event in Facebook, and that will register as a lead or whatever you want it to register as. Keep that in mind. It's a very basic website. It doesn't have to be special. It doesn't have to be a full funnel or tricks, and it doesn't have to be anything special. He's just built this website for, I don't know, for free. Maybe he might have built it himself, or he might have paid someone a couple $100 on Fiverr to build it for him. Put your content on there, have a Contact Us page. Very easy to do. Every business should have this. If you don't have a website, what are you doing? It's 2021. You need a website. You need a social media presence. So get onto that if you haven't already. But most of you are probably going to have a Contact Us page anyway. So let's get into it, and I'll show you how I would set up a campaign for my brother to start generating leads for Gold Coast. Let's jump over to our Ads Manager. And the first thing we want to do is I want to find, so this is the content. I'm just going to stick with winning content. So I'm going to come over here. This is the ad that's been going the best. So I'm literally going to grab the winning post ID. This is an ad we previously made. I think this is actually a post from his Facebook page, and then we've turned it into an ad. So to grab the winning post ID, I just want to Facebook post with comments. This is my winning post ID here, so I'll just leave that for now. Come back. Now I also want to see these is his Brisbane ads. So I just want to, because these interests have gone so well before, I'm literally just going to duplicate this campaign. Instead of targeting Brisbane, I'm just going to target Gold Coast. Duplicate it very simply. We want to start off. I might actually turn CBO off. No, I'll leave it on. I'll leave it on. So start with $50 a day. So you pretty much leave all this. So name it con for conversion ad, Gold Coast, obviously for targeting Gold Coast. I've got CBO on with campaign budget optimization. I might, actually I'll turn that off and I'll show you how to do it with that off. It's probably better when you're first getting started, turn that off. So I'll turn that off. I'll come over to my ad sets. And I literally want to X out of this. So I want to come here. So these are my 2 ad sets that went good on the last one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep those and then I'm going to delete these 2. And before I do that, I probably want to come back here and I just want to edit this because I'm going to start on view content. I'll get to that. I'll get to that, what that means in a second. So come here. Just want to edit one at a time. So I just want to name it. Probably, I'm just seeing what interests I'm using. A whole bunch of interests. Okay. I'm just going to leave it as interests. So when I said I wanted to optimize for view content, what that means is that's going to be my first step. So I want to send them straight to this page because on the last ads I was optimizing for people for the contact us page. But because I want to show you how to set up this stage by stage, I want to start at the beginning. I'm going to start with the view content, which is here. And I've showed you how to set up these events in previous videos. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch some of my previous videos. It'll be in this video series somewhere. View content, obviously website, view content. I want to do $50 a day, so it'll be $25 each ad set. I want to start these tomorrow morning. So you can start it early, 3 o'clock. I never put an end date. Okay, so I just literally want to change this from Brisbane to Gold Coast. And I probably want to exclude, because it's pretty close, and I've done a lot of targeting up here in Brisbane, and there might be some overlap in audience. So what I might do is I might just exclude people that have viewed this content before. And what I'll do is I'll show you how to make these as well. So duplicate that. So to do that, we need to go over to our custom audiences on the left-hand side here, go to audiences. So this is where we create our custom audiences. As you can see here, I've created custom audiences before, so Facebook, Instagram, and website visitors. But for the purposes of this video, I just want to show you from scratch. So come over here, go to custom audience, Instagram account. So make sure your Instagram account's selected at the top. Anyone, and then on the events, anyone who is engaged with my Instagram account, 365 days. And then we just need to name it. So I name mine CA for custom audience. I go 365 days, IG, and then the date. Looks like done. I want to do that as well for Facebook. So Facebook page on the right hand side here. Make sure your page is selected. Anyone who is engaged with my Facebook page. in the last 365 days. And I just want to name it. And what this is just creating custom audiences. So these two lists will be full of people that engage with Instagram and Facebook in the last 365 days. And when I create the ad, I want to exclude these people. So my ads only go to new people. They don't go to old people that have seen my stuff before. And then I want to do it with my website too. So go to website. But with website, you can only do 180 days. Make sure your pixels select. It should be automatic. Go all website visitors, and the max you can do is 180 days. I go CA 180, all websites, and the date. Okay, now those audiences are created. I can go back to my ad, so back to this screen, but I just want to refresh the page. Refreshed, and then in the exclude section, so in custom audience, you need to go exclude, and I want to exclude those audiences that I just built. So 180-day website, 365 IG, 365 Facebook. So these ads will only be shown to people that have not seen my product before, which is what I want. 22 to 50, I could probably leave the age group about that. I've been targeting women, even though this is a building company. Women tend to make the decisions when it comes to bathrooms and building projects and stuff like that. If the woman wants a new bathroom, she's going to get it. So I'm targeting, actually I'm just going to, women, I'm going to leave it as women because women did really well in Brisbane. I'm just going to leave it as women. Here's all my interests that I put in. These interests have done well before, so that's why I'm using all these. And I also want to reach more people if it's likely to improve my performance. So I want to leave that on. Automatic, cost control. This can all be left, leave it alone. To start off with, unless you're going to do manual bidding and stuff like that, which we haven't got into yet, just leave that at 0, and it's going to be automatic bidding, which is what you want. On the 7-day click, to start with, I'm going to do 1-day click or view because I'm going after an event which is going to get those clicks within 1 day. They're going to be really quick. That is what I want for this page. Just trying to have a quick run over, see if I've missed anything. So I might copy that. Might even throw Gold Coast. So now we're on the ad section. So I want to create the ad. So make sure your pages are selected, and this is where we can create the ad. So we can either go use existing post, we can go create ad from scratch. So upload the picture, upload the text, all that sort of stuff. But what I want to do is I want to use an existing post. So as I showed you before, this is actually the one that I'm going to use. So I don't technically have to change anything, but I just wanted to show you the winning post ID from before. So this is the winning ad. We simply want to copy these last numbers, come back here, and you can literally just put it in here where it says enter post ID. It's not going to change because it's literally the same post, but at least you know where to get the winning post ID from and where to put it in if that's the route you want to go down. If you want to create an ad from scratch, that's fine. You can do that easy as by just going that section. You want to come down here, make sure all your events are ticked, all this is on. I'm not going to use the parameters on this one. You don't have to worry about it either. So that's one ad created. Now I want to do that again for another one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have 2 ad sets. I'm just going to test them against each other and see which one goes the best. So one's going to be interest and one's going to be lookalike audiences. So if we come in here, this is what I'm talking about. I need to do VC, so view content, have it on website, change this to view content as well, because it's the first step in the funnel. $25 a day. Same as the other ad, start at 3 o'clock in the morning. But here's a little bit different. So this, I'm using lookalike audiences, and lookalike audiences are audiences based off custom audiences. So I'm going to show you, I might show you how to do these actually. I'll show you from scratch. Again, we come back to our audience section. So this is obviously the custom audience that we just built before. And what I might do is I might do a custom audience based on people who have visited the contact us page and also people who have become leads. So the way we do that is same way before, go to website, pick your pixel, we want to come down here and we want to go contact. 180 days, custom audience, 180, contact. And this will be a list of people that have visited the contact us page. And then what I want to do is I want to create lookalike audiences out of that. I've been over lookalike audiences in previous videos if you want to go back and watch one of those. So create one more. This one's going to be based on leads. 180. So name it, custom audience, 180 days, leads, and the date. Okay, so this is all my custom audiences built. And now those custom audiences are built, I might just let them sit for 20 minutes and then I'll come back and make the lookalike audiences. So in the meantime, I can go back to my ad and I can finish making the ad. I can leave these there. I'm going to add fresh lookalike audiences to it when I make the lookalike audiences, but I also want to exclude the same ones that I excluded before. Custom audience, I want to exclude 180-day website visitors, 365 Facebook, 365 Instagram. So again, this ad is only going to new people. I want to change this to the Gold Coast. Leave it on 25 miles, that's fine. Again, if 25 miles is too big, you can literally go down to 10 miles, and I'm pretty sure you can even type in 1 mile. If you want to do, it's only letting you do 10 mile. It used to be able to let you do 1 mile around your shop. So if you had a shop, you could literally do 1 mile, unless, let's just have a look. Okay, that's cool. So if you've got a shop address, you can literally type in the street your shop is on, and then you're going to go down to all the way down to 1 mile. So that's pretty cool. So if you've got a shop front somewhere, literally type in the address, maybe type in the street that it's at a corner on or something like that, and you can literally, go target people that are in 1 mile of your shop. So that's pretty cool. I'm just going to go back out to the Gold Coast. 25 miles. Oh, I'm happy with that. And the same before, I'm going to leave the ages the same because they did well before. I'm going to leave it as women. And I want to leave that on as well, actually. Leave all this, same as the other ad. I'll change this to 1 day. Now that's done. Yeah, I'll just come up here and copy this. Paste it there. I shouldn't have to change anything on this page, to be honest. It should all be the same, which it looks like it is. All my events are on. Yeah, that's cool. What I'm just waiting for now is to create my lookalike audience. So I'm just going to let this sit for another 15-20 minutes, then I'm going to come back and create my lookalike audiences. So they should be right now. So what I want to do is I want to come in here, I want to hover over the custom audience. Click on it, come over here, go create lookalike audience. Type in Australia. So at the top here will be the custom audience that you just selected. You need to select your country, and then I just keep it on 1% for this one. So create audience. And I want to do the same for the contacts, 180-day contacts. So that's anyone that's visited my contact page in that last 180 days. Click on that, and I want to make a lookalike audience out of that. If you don't know what lookalike audiences are, I've been over this in my previous video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch my video on lookalike audiences. So, and again, it's in Australia, 1%. I just want to create that. These are usually your best audience. These are usually your highest converting audience, the lookalike audiences. And then lucky last, for the leads, come over here, create audience. And create audience. So now they're created. I can come back to my ad, go back to my ad set level. I just want to refresh the page. And then in the audience section, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. I can just add these fresh look. I'm going to leave these ones in here because there's no, I can leave them in there. It's not going to hurt it. I just want to add the new ones in there as well, which are these three here. There's my lookalike audiences in there. I'm excluding anyone that's visited my website or seen my ads in the last 360 days. I want to probably turn that on for lookalike audiences. You can turn that on. Sometimes I want to do it. My targeting's Gold Coast. That's fine. Detailed targeting is on. I'm using a view content. I'm optimizing for view content, which is what I want to do for the first 200 clicks. So let's just, before I publish it, let's have a quick overview. So I've got the one campaign. I'm optimizing for view content. Inside of that campaign, I've got two ad sets. One's targeting interests, the other one's targeting lookalike audience, and they've both got the same ad. So really all I'm doing is I'm testing to see which audience will go the best. And I just want to publish that. While that's publishing, my objective here is for the first 200 view contents, I just want to see which one gets cheapest. So I'm guessing my money's on interest, to be honest. Interests have been going way better since the iOS 14 update. Lookalike audiences are usually better, but interests have just been performing way better lately. I think they will get cheaper. I want to get 200 view contents before then I change to optimizing for a contact us page view. That's it for this video, guys. In the next one, I'm going to come back in 4 or 5 days and see which one went the best. If I've got my 200 clicks by then, I'm going to then keep the winning one of this going while then I create another ad which will optimize for the contact us page. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. If you've got any questions whatsoever, leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer it. But if you're following along and you like my content and you're getting, maybe you're starting to put some of these videos into practice, hit that subscribe button for us, hit that like button and share this video with friends. It really helps my channel grow and gets this content out there to more people for free. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys.